site of this weekend's NCAA Fullerton Super Regional between the Titans and the visiting UCLA Bruins. The two teams will square off in a best-of-3 battle for the trip to the College World Series. We've got a handful of Titans to catch up with, but first we've got redshirt sophomore Grahamm Wiest. How you doing, Grahamm?
Good.
This is your third year in the program. In your opinion, what has made this team so special?
I think offensively we're a lot stronger than we were in the past years. I think on the mound we've really matured at a quick rate, and I think we've really trusted our coaching staff.
You're kind of in a weird spot being the old man of the group as a sophomore, and because you aren't one of the two young whippersnappers on the mound, you kind of fly under the radar and get to business and do your thing kind of quietly on Sundays. Talk about what it's been like to be part of such a solid pitching staff this year.
It's great. Thomas takes the bull by the horns on Friday, as Dietz says, and then Saturday comes along and Garza goes, and then kind of just passes the torch to me. So it's been a real fun ride so far.
What has been your favorite moment of the season so far?
Definitely when Austin Kingsolver got hit in the midsection.
This is your first time participating in a Super Regional. What are your thoughts on the series with UCLA, and maybe share your thoughts on what you think might be a roadblock this weekend?
It's going to be tough. They're a good club. They're well coached. They're good on the mound. They're good defensively, and they're good offensively. So, it's a good matchup. That's all I got on them, really. I don't know too much about them.
Now we've got catcher junior Chad Wallach. How you doing, Chad?
Good, thanks.
You've been the receiver for some pretty decent pitchers over the last couple of years, but talk about this group of guys and what's made them so good from your unique perspective behind the plate.
I just think they're very poised, especially for young guys. They don't get rattled by anything, and I think they trust in their stuff, which is a big thing, and they trust the defense behind them. So.
Your dad, Tim, was a national champion with the Titans back in 1979, and now he's a third base coach for the Dodgers. How much has he been able to watch you and watch the team and follow what they've been doing? And has there been any time for father-son coaching with your guys' schedules being what they are?
Not a whole lot. He watches when he can. Sometimes when he's on the East Coast and their games get done earlier, he's able to watch online. And, we'll talk on the phone. He'll let me know some stuff that he sees. So he watches when he can.
Whose stuff on the team gives you the most trouble? Who throws the heaviest ball? Who seems to hit that spot on your hand just right most consistently?
I'd have to go Kobe Ghana. His stinker's pretty nasty, and then he's got a pretty good changeup. And when I catch it wrong, it definitely hurts a little bit. So.
Now, you've made some strides since last season. You seem to have a little more confidence and discipline at the plate. What has been your biggest change from last year till this year, and who or what would you give that credit to?
I think just being able to actually in summer ball when I was kind of on my own, I got to learn my swing better, and I think just once you get to really know your swing, that's when you improve the most and you become your own hitting coach. So.
Now the Super Regionals against UCLA, what are the keys for this team to be successful this weekend, in your opinion, in this 2 out of 3 series for a trip to Omaha?
I just think if we just do what we've done all year, we've played really well and just stuck to ourselves. And I think if we don't worry about the other team and just play the game, I think we've got a good chance to win.
All right, now we got senior outfielder Anthony Hutting. How you doing, Anthony?
Good, how you doing?
Good. You're one of the few guys still around from the last time the Titans won the Super Regionals, and in 2010 the Titans were stung by the Bruins, just moments from making a trip to Omaha. Does that still sit with you, or is this a different group of guys at a different time?
It's definitely something that we've never forgot about. It was a tough game for us, a tough series, but, it is a different group of guys. And, we're just focused on this weekend and playing one game at a time, and, we'll see where the chips fall.
Now, by Fullerton standards, we've seen the Titans struggle a little bit in the postseason the last couple of years. But what do you attribute this year's success to and success earlier in this postseason?
Really, we've just focused on doing the same things we've done all year and not trying to change anything, and just really, not trying to do too much when we get in the postseason. And, what we've done so far has been good enough, and, hopefully that can continue this weekend.
Now, in your opinion, what do you think the keys are for the Titan offense from an offensive standpoint to taking the series with UCLA?
Really just getting some guys on base and just really passing, the torch from one guy to the next. And just trying to find a way to first base, and just not trying to do too much at the plate, and just passing it to the next guy has really been a key for us.
Now, if you can, look into the crystal ball for a minute, and whether it's here this weekend or hopefully in the next few weeks in Nebraska, walk me through your final at bat in a Titan uniform. How do you want that to play out?
Hopefully it's in a big spot. and I can come through for my teammates and just try to do what we try to do all the time, which is take a quality at bat and just do it for our teammates and do it for each other. So hopefully it's a big spot and they can come through for us.
We got outfielder sophomore Austin Diemer. How you doing, Austin?
Doing good, thanks.
Now, you're a pretty charismatic guy, so the team's success this year has got to fit into your personality pretty well. Off the playing field, what do you think has been the biggest turnaround for this team compared to last year's team?
I think we just have a lot of team camaraderie. I mean, we're all brothers here. It's a Titan brotherhood, and we've gone through a lot on and off the field together, so that's really brought us together as a team this year.
As an outfielder, I want you to talk about the pitching staff for a minute, kind of in a unique way. Oftentimes, people don't think about what outfielders are doing way out there in the middle of nowhere until the ball's hit out that way. But it's got to be nice playing behind guys that are pounding the zone, or at least making it look very close to the zone. So, how does the pitching help?
The pitching staff's been phenomenal this year. I mean, it's nice being out there knowing that you're not going to be on defense for a while because they're just going to be pounding the zone. So it lets you stay focused the whole time and know that they're going to do their job out there.
I don't know if patience is the right word, but this team puts off a sense of that even if it falls behind, it's got things under control. What has been the overall strategy of this year's offense, and what's made that work out so
I think
well?
we've just been sticking with our plans throughout the whole time and not worrying if we get behind, knowing that we have the power and the capabilities to come back in games and not letting it scare us away.
This is your first Super Regional. Talk about your excitement and what it's going to be like playing this weekend in front of the home crowd for a pretty big prize.
Pretty excited. I mean, I'm always have grown up watching these games on TV, so now it's time to finally be here and just take care of business and have fun.
You got freshman infielder Jake Jefferies. Jake, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You're from up north in Pleasanton, but you've had some Cal State Fullerton running in your blood over the years. Your dad, Greg, a Major League veteran, was tabbed to be a Titan out of high school, but was a first-round pick by the Mets in 1985. He never ended up playing here, so tell us your story. How did you become a Titan?
Well, Fullerton's always been a school I was interested in, just watching them play. They contacted me after a summer tournament, and I took my trip, fell in love with the field, just the school, and I knew it was just a perfect fit for me, and I committed probably a week after, just quick.
Now that you are a Titan, what has been the biggest surprise about being out here?
Just how many great players there are, even the guys that aren't starting every day. You could put a team together just with them, and they'd be able to go out and beat a good amount of teams.
Here you are a year away from going to 6 periods a day in classes, graduation, prom, and all that good stuff. What has been your biggest transition that you've had to make here in your first year?
The pitching just really, they have scouting reports on you now, just pitchers have better stuff. It was a learning experience for me. I had kind of a rough start and just getting used to seeing all those, better pitchers, but it's been a great experience.
And talk about your feelings playing not only in your first Division I postseason, but now making it to the Super Regionals against UCLA.
We're going to see a lot of good teams. We just have to go out and play the game that we've been playing all season. If we do that, we'll be fine.
Well, that'll do it from Goodwin Field. The Titans take on the Bruins this weekend, Friday at 4, Saturday at 7, Sunday, if necessary, at 7 p.m. You can catch all 3 games on ESPN 2 and 3, but we hope to see many of you out at the ballpark. Thanks for watching.